Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video. So I think I owe you guys an explanation, and we'll do do a box opening while I give said explanation. So channel name change. Okay, so I eliminated all of my proverbial personal stuff off there. No more Greendale Estate stuff. I might still do food, but that's it. Other than that, yeah, I am the RC Builder Online. You know, Dan Bowen. That's me. So, anyways, I got myself this thing here, which y'all can't see much of anything yet, and hopefully I didn't hit the camera, but that's alright. So anyways, I got this for a speed run challenge that is going on, right? So this is supposed to be like a WLtoys 112 14001. I forget. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's what I got, is this, and I got a couple little things for it already. What do we got here? We got a 2S LiPo charger. This likely comes with a transmitter and receiver, which it does. It looks like it's pretty lame too. That's alright. I'm gonna go through this thing in its entirety, and I don't know, that ain't bad. Yeah, pretty basic. Speed car remote control. Ooh. Yeah, pretty standard stuff here. Yeah, so Replace is doing a speedrun challenge, and well, I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Alright, let's get this out of here too. Alright, so this is a cool little buggy. Really cheap looking in some sense. Like, the body's like, whew. Yeah. Kind of stinky too. That's alright. I really only, he gave me 2 batteries. That's cool. 2 2S batteries. And we got a 540 motor in there. And I don't know what kind of ESC. There we go. 60 amp. 7.4 volt. No, that's not bad. A little 2-in-1 for the receiver. We have a micro servo in there. That's much smaller than what I would put in there. I will be putting in a better servo. It's got a servo saver on there, and it's kind of like mounted upside down in comparison to other cars I've seen. Yeah, all in all, it looks pretty good. It's got aluminum parts on it. Not bad for the shocks. It's got oil in it. Yeah, really quite soft. This is definitely something to be running somewhere else. But, you know, Something kind of looks awfully familiar here. Yeah, good. Really a good choice. But, yeah, I think I might have a different chassis that I can use with this. I might. I don't know. I won't know until I have it out. So, here, I'm going to go grab it and I'll be back in like just a couple seconds here, fellas. Got that chassis out in a drawer. Alright, boys and girls and ghouls, gals, and all the others out there. So, I got these two chassis like forever ago for a different project, but yeah, maybe this will work. I don't know. Looks awfully familiar, but yeah, that's fascinating. I don't think it's gonna work, but it makes me wonder a little bit if I can't adapt this. I don't know. But it's kind of fun that if any of these holes line up, I'm in business. You know, with just swapping over the front and rear end. Which, that would be absolutely awesome if I could do that. Because this chassis, both of these chassis are a little longer. That's alright. I'll figure out what they go to someday. If not, somebody else will know, and then I will know. Yeah, really not bad looking. If I had to complain about anything about this, it would be what? I don't know. It's like a brushed car. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints. I guess none at this point. Like hardware, it's all Phillips, and I'm just not down for Phillips. So it kind of makes me think that I'm gonna have to painstakingly take every single screw out of here and incorporate new ones that are hex, because I don't like using cross tip, not one little bit. Not with my RCs, that's for sure. Anywhere else, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But for like a car, yeah, I want a hex. It's much easier. Excuse me. Well, I guess we'll do a little something to it. And we'll put some foams on it, just because we're sitting here. These were also for another project that I had, and maybe I'll just put it right on there. So, let's see. Oh, it's the wrong size. It's so rude. Yeah. M2, not M3. Yeah. That's alright. I live. Now I want my 7. No. really with it right now. That's all right. It's pretty late for me. It's like 10:40 or something like that. I get up pretty early though. Yep, I'm one of those guys that gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Not because he wants to, not because he has to. That is because that is how my body is geared. I trained myself, and along with many other soldiers, and now I am pretty much forever programmed to wake up early because that's what my body says. It blows my mind. So this is supposed to be a 5.5 millimeter, right? MIP. This is a 5.5 millimeter. It's the same, made by the same company. It's got the same color coding. It's got the same listing on it. Though the speed tip fits perfect and this one does not. It skips right on over. So it makes me wonder, like, what's going on here? That's all right. Yep, got me some foams. These are left over from the last speedrun challenge that I did with Poor Boys RC and good old Phil over in good Canada land. Yep, he's still doing great things for the community. And honestly, I would like to be doing some great things for the RC community too. You know, all I do right now is I just try to build cool stuff for y'all to see. And eventually I'll start running it once the weather turns. Like, it's been pouring here in Washington land. Like, my light's been flickering because it's been windy to go along with that rain, which the rain's normal. The wind is not so much. Yep. 12th scale. This is slightly new to me, but not really. Like, 12th scale is not that much different than 10th scale. Really not. You know, we're talking very small difference. At least in one way of looking at it. Another way, it's like, it's huge. Very huge. Well, now I got a set of carpet tires I can put on something. Yep. Both of these. This set of foams never even saw the road. I got it set up and that was pretty much the end of it, and then I ended up scrapping that idea and I moved on to something else. Which, that's pretty common for me. Like, I'll get to working on something and the project ends up taking a different direction than I had initially thought. So I end up scrapping something, or I end up putting it off, or it just sits and waits. You know, it's not like car parts go bad fast. They do go bad, but it takes a while. Yeah, I probably should true these tires up and balance them and all that good stuff. We'll see how it is without doing that, and go from there. You know, I have, this is another one of those ideas, you know. So I'm gonna pull out whatever motor is in here, this 540 size motor, and I'm going to put in something far better, but I'm gonna run it the way it is now just to see where I'm at. You know, the foams is, it's just kind of, well, at this point it's fun. Oh man, did I just break it? I broke something. I can tell. I heard something snap. It's probably these hexes. Is that what I broke? I heard something break. I tell you what, if I can, I'm using some other parts on this thing. It's like, I'm like seeing stuff that like kind of pisses me off. Like there's flashing from the parts, you know? Somebody didn't bother to cut off that little bit before they put the part on, you know? It's like they just didn't cut it from the tree as clean as it should have been. Quality control, you know? That's all that is. It's not like I can't fix it, because I can. It's just like one little thing. Like that fixed it. That's all it was. One little snip. Now I'm all looking and see if there's anything else that somebody missed. Yeah, that's super tight. I'm gonna have to thin down these front wheels for sure. Oh man, camber. Camber looks okay, but it definitely needs the steering adjusted. Oh my god, it's so atrocious. It's literally pointed out instead of it being in. Oh, that's just so rude. That just popped right off instead of it being able to be adjusted. Oh man, this is already like annoying me. Yeah, I can't even adjust these things. They like don't even want to move. There we go. Yeah, cheap parts. Better be fucking cheap to upgrade too. I think that was the whole idea why this was chosen, is because it was supposed to be cheap, that everybody can get in and do it without having to spend a whole lot of money. I forget how much I spent on this, but it wasn't that much. Probably spent too much on it anyways. That's almost okay. Yeah, I need to figure out some better camera angles here. Using my phone on the mount and you guys basically looking over my shoulder, I don't know how cool that is, you know? I think if I were watching me, I'd want maybe a top-down view so I can kind of see what you're looking at while you're doing it. Let's get in there. Yeah, camber's all messed up on this. I mean, like, literally somebody threw this thing together. They did not bother to do the right thing. Man, this is so rude. All of these parts are so freaking stiff. Like, Maybe now it'll move. Yeah. Starting to work now. Yeah, just really stiff. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go through this off camera and do some things to it. But I wanted to get you guys another video in. I try to crank them out. I tell you what, like, my goal is to produce, or rather, put out between 4 and 5 videos a week. You know, and by all rights, I should be able to do that pretty easy considering how many cars I have, and that I order a new car like once a week almost. It just depends, you know. It depends on what I run across. Depends on what I watch on YouTube. You know, I got 2 cars on the way because of stuff I watched on YouTube. You know, I've used that as a source of information and a supplement to my knowledge on RC cars. So, am I going the right direction here, or am I going the wrong direction? I'm good. Yeah, just stiff. These turnbuckles are so stiff. Like where the barrier or the ball end is just fine, right? And that makes sense. But the adjustment should be, it shouldn't be that stiff. It should be movable and hold its position, but it shouldn't be so stiff that it comes off the ball, you know? That's a little much. How did that affect it? Too much. Nope. Got to watching one thing and so all I'm trying to do is get this to be more or less flat. And I think I'm going to have to change the shocks out on this too. Because I don't need this type of suspension that's on here right now. I need a different type. Yeah, I can totally top out the shocks, and it's, yeah, maybe I just need to add a little bit of weight in the front. That'll correct it, because it's sitting up too high. Rear end seems to be okay, but it's also sitting up a little high. Oh. Let's see how this goes. I got a fair idea in my head right now on what I want to do, but I'm gonna have to get some parts. Thankfully, not a whole lot. Servo and I have an ESC and motor on hand. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, this little thing has potential. I kind of want to gut it right now and throw something in it, but I got a lot of other stuff I need to do before I put a new motor in it. I gotta take it all apart. Like me putting foams on it and dialing in the front end a little bit, you know, caster camber, stuff like that. That's just more like filler for the video. But I wanted to, you know, bring this into view, put a little bit of a spin on that, you know. It's not bad, but I don't know if I like that body. Freaking lame. Yeah. Don't matter. I'm gonna end up taping the body to the chassis anyways. Yeah. Definitely has potential to be a fast car. And I'm going to be able to use like little grub screws to adjust the height, which that'll be helpful. Like already I kind of like, I want it to sit down like almost on the ground, you know, like I think I only want it to sit up off the ground like maybe 3/8 of an inch, 1/2 inch max. Because right now, 2 fingers, just about 2. I can get my pinky and my ring finger. And I don't want that. I want it to be like my pinky, and that's it. You know, my pinky's about 3/8 half an inch thick. You know, it's just kind of how it is. Other than that, yeah. So this little thing is hopefully going to go really fast, and yeah, I'm kind of excited. Kind of think I need to put like some sort of like speedrun body on it. I'm probably going to have to put a pan on it to account for batteries. I just don't even know, but yeah, my wheels are spinning real hard right now. Real hard. Yeah, it's going to be something. I figure I can put this on 6S and it ought to be pretty serious. Yeah, I can do that. I have everything for it. Like the servo is about the only thing that I don't happen to have on hand because it's a micro one. And I have those servos in some of my other trucks, but I don't have one for steering, you know. My Micro B has one of these mini servos in it. Maybe I should just like mount a regular 110 in it. It's probably what I should do. Just put a regular size 110 type servo in there. There's enough room for it. Just the mount in here, like, yeah, man. That's right. I'll play with it later. I'll bring I'll do another video once I get something panned out and I got it at least spinning its wheels. Oh, I can do a body peel. I was like, what is that stuff that's on there that's peeling off? And it's the plastic film. So yeah, I'll do a body peel for y'all too while y'all are here. I was wondering why it looked kind of crappy. Now it looks way better. This is just going to be a spare body. Zealot Fierce. Powerful. 13. Oh yeah, lucky number 13. Yeah, it looks good. I'm kind of excited to run it. I do not know what to expect from it. With it being 2S, I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 30 some odd miles an hour with the way it stands right now. Yeah, it's 2S, right? 2S. Yeah, 2S, 2200 milliamp hour, 7.4 volts. Running a Dean's. I tell you what, this looks way better than that WLtoys battery that came with my other, like, 112 car. Yeah, actually good wire on it. It gets a little stiff, but yeah, silicone VW1. Yeah, it's not super nice, but it's better than some of the other stuff I've seen. So yeah, cool. I should probably charge the battery, right? Yeah, I'm obviously really with it right now. It's late, man. Okay. Yep, that's charging and the light's on and it did come with a charger, didn't it? Where'd I put that box? Well, it's definitely not in the box. Yeah, I got a couple of purple doodads for this thing too. Purple drive shaft, purple center brace. Oh, so that's the charger for my micro B that I'm using. I was like, that looks awfully familiar. Now I know why. Yep. And I got a collection of these somewhere. It's likely I'm never gonna run out. Alright, give me that battery wire. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are really entertained by watching me plug in batteries and whatnot. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I got a better car with this than I did with the WLtoys that I got. That thing broke like the first time I ran it. Granted, I was a fairly inexperienced RC car driver when I ran it. I think that was like that was my first RC car that I bought in like since I was a kid, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll just get one of these. It's top rated from Amazon and so on and so forth. And yeah, that shit broke. Yep, steering rack broke, and I've ordered that thing two times, and WLtoys still hasn't sent it to me. Yeah, I'm about ready to, like, I don't know, call Bill Tomley or like Kevin Talbot and like see if they'll like help me out, since WLtoys over there in their neck of the woods, or rather WLtoys across the pond. Yeah. So anyways, yep, 112 scale for the replace speedrun challenge for this year. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, I didn't do so hot with the Poor Boys RC speedrun challenge. Granted, that was my first speedrun challenge I had ever entered. So we'll see how well I do this time. It's been, I think, a year since I did that speedrun challenge, or it's gonna be a year pretty soon. And I've learned a lot since then. A lot. And yeah, I don't have cheesy cars. You know, I'm not trying to like say I have the fastest car on the planet by any means, but I got some cool cars that go pretty fast. You know, like nothing to really rant or rave about or worth, you know, repeating as far as a number, but you run my cars that I think are fast and fun to drive, and you will agree they are fast and fun to drive. And I hope that this is going to be one of those cars. It drives really fast. At least that's the plan. We'll see. I don't know. I can't get over, you know, looking at it. You know, it really looks like it can maybe do something. You know, even with it being, you know, a brushed system that's in it now. Yeah, the more I look at this... What is that? Oh, it's the dog bones in the back. Yeah. So that's one thing that I'm going to have to fix too. Because I don't want those dog bones rattling around. So I will be doing something about that. It's got CVDs in the front though. I don't know, kind of wonky. Yeah, if I can, I'm gonna use some different parts in some different places. Yeah, I can't exactly replace everything. I suppose I could, but I'm not going to. Yeah, just some things. Shit, I wonder if that fucking brushed Arma motor, I wonder if I could throw that in here and see how well that would do. I don't even know how much that ESC that was hooked up to it pushes either. It'd probably be just as comparable. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff for me to play around with this thing. Should be fun. When I get a speedrun published, or I will, or rather, when I do a speedrun, if it's dry, I will publish it to my channel, and then y'all will get to see it. But for now, I'm going to call this video and say thanks for swinging in, and have a good night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.